not fight like it.
Gentlemen, this next fight will be 3 rounds in the featherweight division here at 209 Beatdown, Chaos in the Coop at Chicken Ranch Casino Resort. Formally introducing the 3 men in the cage, starting with the blue corner. He comes to us today wearing black shorts trimmed in white. Standing 6 feet tall, he weighed in at 146 pounds. He's an orthodox fighter representing Millennia MMA. He is an undefeated fighter with 2 wins and 0 losses. One of those wins by way of KO, and fighting out of Corona, California. Please welcome Frank Lopez.
Frank the Silent Killer Lopez stalking his prey from across the cage.
Fighting out of the red corner. He comes yesterday wearing black shorts trimmed in white. Standing 5 feet 8 inches tall, official weight 144.4 pounds. He is an orthodox fighter representing Ralph Gracie Pleasanton. He makes his debut fight tonight and fighting out of Pleasanton, California. Please welcome Pedro MOREIRA.
Pedro MOREIRA across the cage, representing Ralph Gracie Pleasanton. High-level jiu-jitsu from both these guys. Very active in combat sports, both of these guys. This is going to be an awesome one. I'm stoked for it. You can hear this crowd going crazy behind me.
MOREIRA's bringing on the crowd, getting them hyped for him.
These two get started right away. Both exchanging low kicks. No glove touch, as my counterpart Quentin pointed out. 1-2 down the pipe. Nice takedown entry from Pedro. Big slam.
Frank Lopez with a good way to stall it, take some of the momentum out of it.
And there's that takedown early, looking to secure those legs in a very Khabib-esque way where he ties up both the legs. However, Frank's looking to hunt for that guillotine. He's got a full guard. Looks like he might be hunting for a guillotine with that right arm underneath the chin of Pedro.
Just got to clasp the hands together.
Doesn't look like he quite has anything yet. Pedro's got to be careful, though. You can't let a guy with such long arms like that linger under there. Exceptionally long arms like Lopez has. Pedro doing a good job at defending. Now he's on top. We'll see what he can do with it. Going for that underhook of that left leg is Lopez looking to lock up an armbar of his own, it looks like, from the bottom. Nice transition. Looking to scramble.
Looking to attack the leg.
The ref calling a stop to the action.
Looks like the ref's resetting them to a neutral position, both back on the feet.
All right, the ref is resetting them in a neutral position on the feet due to a fence grab by Pedro. But no arguing from Pedro, but that 1-2 down the pipe is nasty.
Big shots from Lopez.
Back to that shot, though. Tell you what, the striking has looked clean from Lopez, but the takedown and grappling has looked very dominant from Pedro. Great first round from both guys.
It's a new life for me, yeah. And I'm feeling good.
Shot clock at 6. Way down to
looking to get the second round of action underway. Frank Lopez, Pedro MOREIRA. The length of Frank Lopez is so extreme for featherweight. The arms, and when you look at him standing upright, his hands are like below his knees. He has impressively long arms, which he uses so well. Nice takedown entry, though, from Pedro. He's been on that all night.
Frank Lopez able to fight the wrist.
Frank
Full
Lopez.
guard.
Big slam from Pedro again. Pedro with dominant top control right now. Looking to pass guard is Pedro.
Lopez doing a good job at stalling the positions, maintaining guard.
He's very active off his back for sure, but in these short rounds, you know, you see the shin pads, that means it's 2-minute rounds. I would not recommend looking for a whole bunch of subs off the back. I would just recommend trying to get back to your feet and get back to your feet quick, because before you know it, you're gonna hear that clap and the round's 10 seconds from being over, you know? So unless you know you got a sub in off your back, like, looks like he's hunting for a Kimura here, but I wouldn't waste too much time on it if it's not in, you know? Because that's just seconds ticking away that you're on bottom. And there you go, there's the clap. And if he doesn't finish this, then that's just a full round on top for Pedro, you know?
The wars worth squawking about. Join the Coop Rewards and let the perks start rolling in.
Into the cage for the third and final round are the corners for both Frank Lopez and Pedro MOREIRA.
Keep playing and you can even earn a complimentary next
Yeah, if I'm the corner of either of these guys, I think it's pretty obvious what I'm telling them. You know, I'm having Frank Lopez keep it on the outside, send those hard 1-2s down the pipe, because he's been sticking Pedro on the feet. And then I'm telling Pedro to rinse and repeat. Look to close that gap, take him down again, just maintain that top control, finish out on top, you know.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for these fighters as they enter into the third and final round.
Nice little switch kick.
So much length for Lopez, man. That's got to be tough to deal with, especially at featherweight. But man, that entry by Pedro has been money all night. He's in deep again. He's gonna look to dump. Yep, just like that. Right back to it. Looking to pass guard. Frank Lopez looking to work off those butterflies. Looks like he might be hunting for a triangle, potentially. He's got to get that left leg out, though. Because right now, yeah, he's going to shuck it by, maintain top control. Pedro's done a really nice job of that all night. You know, no matter what Frank's thrown up off his back, he's done a good job of stifling it. And then right back to his own back take right there. I'm super impressed with Pedro's grappling skills. As he's got the full back take, both hooks in. He's got Lopez extended out. Now he's got that body triangle. He's looking to get that right arm underneath the chin of Lopez. Now the left arm, nice transition, beautiful.
Can really see all that activity in the BJJ circuit coming through right now.
Yeah, absolutely. And then this is one of those times, in my opinion, length can be a disadvantage for a guy like Lopez, because it sounds funny, but he's got a lot of neck, a lot of area, surface area to sink a choke in on, as opposed to a short, stocky guy like right now. You know, that's a rough position to be in if you're Lopez. I mean, he's given the thumbs up, but I think that was enough to seal the deal for Pedro for the win. Great performance from both these guys, but I think that was enough for Pedro to walk away with a win tonight.
Yeah, very good control time by Pedro throughout the fight. Very good maintaining top position, not just stalling on it, but actually throwing shots as he goes.
Absolutely, hunting for submissions down to the last second, you know, sinking in a rear naked. And you know, Frank Lopez, a total animal, man, a beast from all positions, a phenomenal, phenomenal fighter and such a young kid. But I think this was Pedro's night tonight, personally.
Ultimately, I think what you said is right. That length is what really stalled him out. Him trying to go over and hunt for those submissions off his back when he should have been trying to go over and get back up where he was really shining in the stand-up game.
Absolutely.
One more shout out for the DJ for the amazing songs that he's been playing all night.
What is it? What we got? Some Hollywood Undead?
A little bit of Hollywood Undead.
A little HU in the house. I'm with it. One more shout out to the ring girls, Brett and Lily. Give them a follow on Instagram at Lily9218 and at Barbie_Breddy_Powers. The best in the biz. Give them a follow.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds in the featherweight division, this fight has gone to the judges' scorecards. All 3 judges have seen it the same for your winner by way of unanimous decision. And fighting out of the red corner, Pedro MOREIRA.
A big win for Pedro MOREIRA. Pumped up, and rightfully so. Talking his talk in the camera as he has earned. What a fight from that gentleman right there. Great night.